Hey y'all, what's going on YouTube channel? It's Tars down again, y'all. Go hard, go home channel. All right, today we're gonna be talking about men crying like women, acting like women, and on this manosphere and on this YouTube and stuff like that. Okay. All right. If y'all don't know much about me, I've been doing a critique of the manosphere for about 6 months to a year now. Uh, Started releasing videos like this one to try to help people with problems. And this one is more a transitional video because now we're gonna start transitioning to what other guys are going to be able to do about the situation, because I don't think you can help the guys in the manosphere. The guys in the manosphere that keep listening to the stuff in the manosphere, I don't think they can be helped. So I'm going to start forming a group around the outside of this to see what I can do to help the guys who actually want help. Okay. So we're going to jump right into this. Now, before I get into it, y'all hit like, subscribe, hit that bell so y'all can join the journey. All right. I'm picking up subscribers like hell around this joke, and I think it's because, you know what I'm saying, I just tell the truth and I'm not asking for money. All right, I don't do cash apps and all that other good junk. All right, if you want to do donations to this channel, if you want to support this channel, your support is leaving comments and hitting like, subscribe, share. That's your support. So you should only support if you like what's going on or you agree. All right, but no money. Not right now. We will come up with something like that later if it ever gets that big. So let's jump into this. A lot of these guys in this manosphere complain and cry about things that are not going to go away. Okay? It's not. Now, I don't know about the rest of you guys, but for me, that leaves me in a position where I'm like, okay, well, how am I going to be crying about something that's not going to stop? I don't know. I don't know how most guys can do that, but they do it. All right. Now, what are some of the things that they cry about that are not going to stop? Well, one of them is hypergamy. All right. We got the hypergamy chart here today. I'm going to show y'all this chart. This one chart that I've been using in a lot of my videos, and I'm going to continue to use it because it shows the objective, pretty much truth. When I get to talk about these manosphere guys, I'm even going to talk about it from their point of view and show why they're still being assholes even with what they say. Okay? Now, my main gripe with the manosphere, and I think that most guys outside of it should have this gripe or should be trying to come up with some way of fixing this, is they keep telling you that it's okay to be the average guy. All right? And it's not. All right? It ain't. I'm sorry. It's not. It also shocks me so much more that them guys are mostly like older guys, and we didn't get told that in school. We know better than that. All right, we know that life is exactly like what this chart that's on the screen right now that you're looking at. That's the reality of life. That's what I got told as a kid. If you stay at that bottom 30%, then women ain't gonna want your ass. Even the women that's on your level ain't gonna want you. Now, actually, to tell you the truth, here's the deal about the manosphere. Okay, they actually back up my findings because that's the majority of their complaint. The women on that level don't want them. Well, if they were really gonna look at logic and stop crying like women and babies, they say that they're logical. Well, there's the information right there on the screen, guys. It's telling you that that's going to happen. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I got told that when I was a kid. You ain't got no money, no power. Don't expect to get no chick to you by 40. Because they gonna do what they want to until the end. It was a little bit different in the beginning, but shit started changing along the way. But that's not gonna stop. The hypergamous nature of women ain't gonna stop. Let me tell y'all guys something. All right, the price of women is gonna go up every time. The time shit, every time the eggs, and milk, and shit go up in the store, the women's expectations is gonna go up too. It's just one of the things that they crying about that don't make no freaking sense. All right, you can go find this information anywhere. I pulled this up from some university, but I've been told this all my life. That's why I want to create this group, this other channel, this channel right here. For guys who understand this shit, and we can talk about solutions and things and stuff like that, how young guys gonna fix it. Here's one solution to that problem they're having. All right. You look at this doggone bottom 30% right here, it pans out just like this. Kevin Samuels told the younger guys, which is the truth, because that's what we got told when we was younger. You might want to work your ass off until you're about 30 so you can have some damn money. He kept telling them that. Keep your head down and eat shit till you're 30. But what he really is meaning, what he's saying that is, you need to be saving your money. You need to be investing. So by the time you're 30, you're at a different, you probably in this upper lower 20% right here. This lower 20% of men. You're getting closer to the top. In the next 10 years of being hitting 40, you'll probably reach the top 10% or very much at the very bottom of it. Okay. Whereas they tell you in the manosphere, it's okay for you to, oh no, you could be mediocre. You could just, but this chart don't tell you that. The empirical data that people keep asking me for, empirical data, receipts, there it goes. See, but when I bring a receipt, you ain't gonna be able to pay. You ain't gonna be able to pay when I bring a receipt. All the stuff that I've been talking on this channel that these guys have gotten on here complaining and crying about is actual facts. That's why they don't like it. But it's okay. They cry when they talking to women, so I would expect they cry to talk to me because I'm a man. All right? But there's no sense in crying about those things. None. The other complaint, well, she's on the same level as me, and she don't take me. There goes the chart again. I don't even think I got to explain that part. Just look at the chart. The chart just told your ass that she on the same level as you, she ain't taking you. They're telling you that the whole time. Those women in that bottom 30% down there, no arrow goes straight across except the one at the top. None of the pink arrows go straight across except for the one at the top. And that's how that's gonna be. Okay? Somebody got to get on this dog on YouTube and tell the truth. That's how that shit's gonna be. It don't make no sense to cry or complain about it or whine like bitches about it. All the problems in the manosphere can be answered with hypergamy. Every last one of them can. Here's another thing they cry about. Because they do this for some guys, they do this for other guys. This chart is telling you the same damn thing. All right. But as me growing up as a kid, this already was understood. You had to be either extremely attractive or you needed a shitload of money to be able to control the women that you get. That's another lie that they tell the guys. You don't control the women that you get. You don't. And they're telling you that. They're telling you got to go play a doggone numbers game and talk to women for hours and talk to this woman and this woman and hundreds of women and hundreds of women and hundreds of women to find one to pick you back. If you control that, you wouldn't have to do all that work. That's just simple. That's just simple common sense. The women are the ones picking, but that's something else we're going to explore on my channel. They don't want to talk about that part, but it's something else we're going to explore on my channel. Matter of fact, I'm going to make that video next after this one. Anyway, these guys crying on this doggone internet ain't good. It makes the rest of us look bad. That's why I come to the part about what the rest of us going to do about it. Because you have to kind of talk out against that, or you have to kind of say something. Because if you don't, see what's going to happen is we'll wind up like how women did. They didn't talk against hoes and thoughts. They didn't do that. And then now, hoes and thoughts is out of doggone control. This type of stuff got to start getting kind of talked against. That's why that's why I'm making this channel. And this is a channel for men of all colors, races, whatever, women too. Because this is a channel for serious people that ain't crying like babies. That's really what it is. There's a hypergamy chart again. Guys, it's crying like babies. We've known this junk since the doggone, like I say, the great turtle climbed out of the sea with the earth on his back. Since the ancient times, we've been knowing that this is how this works. Going against this is hurting guys. Now, the answer to this is me having to make myself a higher, more better person to attract the people I want. Their answer to this is the game thing. Look, guys, that shit played out way back in the 90s. Game played out the minute that doggone women became educated and had doggone jobs of their own and got goddamn bills of their own. Because now don't nobody want to hear that bullshit. They ain't sitting there waiting for you to get in no money. You can't keep talking shit because you keep going saying you gotta produce. You gotta shit or get off the pot. That's the problem that's happening right now. Mm-hmm. You gotta shit or get off the pot. And the Go Hard and Go Home channel is gonna be your laxative. We're gonna get everybody this shit on this channel. Everybody that subscribe to this channel, we're gonna be talking about finances. We're gonna be talking about things like that, making yourself better as a man. That's where we're finna go from here today. Okay. So these are some of the things these guys are crying about, like kids. All the stuff that's matter of fact, they have the same complaints that the feminists have, and it's embarrassing to other men for men to be complaining like women. You know what I'm saying? But what we can do, guys, is we can start banding together on this channel. Y'all hit like, subscribe, share, and we can start talking about this. And we can make a place for guys who are pretty much doing this, who are making themselves these type of people, and the things that they're gonna get out of it. We can start doing that. That's what we're gonna start today. Okay. So by starting at today, the first thing I'm telling you is you can't be crying and whining like a baby about things like hypergamy or things like, oh, women like looks or things like, because all that stuff about women has been going on since the beginning of time. And women can't really complain about men either. It's all been going on since the beginning of time. But women's real complaint right now, which is a valid complaint, is that you got these guys that's telling people it's okay to stay broke and not really have nothing. And these guys still want to be married and shit in this doggone high ass inflation ass economy, and it just don't make sense. But that's my thoughts about the manosphere. They crying like babies. And when you look at these jokers, when you go over there and you look at it, all of them, you know what I'm saying, or guys who just don't really want to do anything bigger or better with their lives. And then they're telling other guys don't do that. And at the same time, they're telling these guys to pay money. That's why that Cash App shit, no. Over here, we're just going to talk about getting better. Because I'm already good. And if I keep picking up subscribers the way, I mean, this shit that I'm talking about, people, yeah, it got to be the real, because, you know, so I get the YouTube thing anyway. So when you help other people, see, the thing, you got to actually be helping other people. You got to actually be talking the truth and telling the truth. There's nothing that they're going to do about this stuff. It ain't never going to change. They ain't going to stop it. So here's what the rest of us are going to do. Y'all going to hit like, subscribe, share. And y'all going to join the journey. If you're a man that's on his shit, it ain't going to be crying and whining like a bitch. Okay? That's another reason why I don't do the Cash Apps, because then I gotta take certain people and I gotta do what they say because they giving me money. No. Mm-mm. Only join this channel if you're a grown ass man who ain't gonna be bitching like a baby, because the stuff I'm gonna be putting on here, the guys that bitching like babies ain't gonna like it. But y'all drop the comments, let me know. Do y'all think these other guys is crying like bitches? Because I think they are. I think they crying like bitches. Then they ain't got no place to, you know what I'm saying, and they shaming the rest of us as men by doing all that. But that's been me. That's my thoughts on it. Y'all drop the comments, let me know what y'all think about these men out here crying like babies, and what the rest of us are gonna do about it. Y'all gonna join me? We gonna sit around and like laugh at that shit and talk about how we gonna get better. It's been Taurus Downey, y'all. Go hard, go home. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, share. Join the journey. I'm out of here. Peace.